So we have Gary Allen here, and we're going to talk a little bit about solar energy. Gary and his brother Robert started a company called Luma Resources in Michigan with a patented solar shingles. And we're at the site of an installation now. So Gary, we're talking earlier about the pros and cons about solar. So tell me, why do you think is the main reason why people should install these, besides the fact that they would be buying from your company?
Well, I think eventually the concept will catch on, and we will energize our homes with solar power or wind power or some kind of power. And the reason is because it's not mainstream, but it certainly works really well. And when every customer that we've ever sold a system to has been extremely happy with the results of the output of the power that the solar energy creates. So, and they become more energy wise to how they're using energy once they realize that they're making the energy and they're using it.
Yeah.
And it has a twofold effect. For one, there's the savings of the power that they're creating, but and another, it makes them more aware of what energy is,
right,
and what takes energy, like garage doors and coffee pots and hair dryers and different things, and they may not realize what energy is and how they're using it, and then they start becoming more aware and they start becoming more energy conscious, since it's the power that they're actually producing.
Right. And
they try to make their bills zero out in a month.
Yeah. Now it's an expensive system to install, right?
Not really. I mean, our system is a building integrated photovoltaic. It's a building product, so it is the roof. It acts as two things. One, it creates power, and the other thing, it acts as a water shedder, just like a shingle does. So you have to have some kind of shingle on your roof, and it might as well be, if you have the right application, a solar shingle, because you're producing the power, and it's going to last It's going to last forever. There's no time strain on how long it lasts. They have systems that have been working for 40 years, and the technology 40 years ago is not nearly as advanced as it is now. So, and this is very typical solar power, photovoltaic, polycrystalline cells. Now,
the system that you're installing at this house here in Waverly, Iowa, is about $26,000, if I got that right. How long will it take for that to pay itself off, more or less?
Well, I don't really know how long that would take for Iowa. I haven't done the calcs on it right now and what the kind of rebates are. For the most part, you need to be subsidized by the government at this point to make it pay off.
Right.
But we anticipate that price to be coming down as the cost of solar comes down, and energy costs go up.
Right.
So it probably is not an economical thing for this homeowner to spend $26,000, and I don't know when he'd get paid back. Probably 20 years. I don't know.
Sure.
But in some cases, like in New Jersey and California, where the electricity is 35 cents or 40 cents a kilowatt hour, the islands, then it makes a lot of sense, and we see paybacks as far as 4 or 5 years. Canada has 80 cents a kilowatt hour because they have a very strong program.
Wow.
Ontario, I should say, not Canada. Ontario, Canada.
I see.
So it just depends on your local government and how much they want to support and help you. It does take some subsidizing, but so does everything. The farming industry takes subsidizing.
Absolutely.
Every oil industry takes subsidizing. So I mean, it's really neat to be when you install a system. I've seen it the pleasure on a lot of homeowners' face when they see their meter at one time going like this, and then they turn the system on and their meter starts spinning backwards, and they're actually producing the power and selling it to the power company, but they'll end up buying it back at nighttime because it doesn't work at night. So
okay, great.